Am I more saddened or enraged? I can't tell. What do you do when all proper courses of action and professional avenues of expression are met with bullying, threats, and worse? Table that question, please. I worked hard in my speech to express a disgust of pollution, a need for further regulation, a distrust of big corporations, but also why the IPCC had to admit 20 years of utter failure in global warming predictions, and also an aspect to it that seems yet unseen in the mainstream and potentially is set to threaten our way of life on this planet. This is so simple we've now got middle schoolers asking coherent interrogatories on the topic, indicative of mastery of the material in that speech. We also express the sentiments you don't get to hear in the news from those scientists who are threatened when they don't toe the propaganda line on global warming to a T. I pointed to John Coleman's blog enlisting many of the names of the scientists who dissent, but the first on that list, Lennart Bengtsson, one of the most prominent names ever to get the guts to speak the truth, and he joined one of the leading policy groups on this topic, but he didn't know what sort of upgrades those bullies had garnered, and just 2 days later, after a flurry of bashing and pressure from the bullies, he has had to resign. As I told you in the speech, this is not new. The stories of IPCC scientists threatened with having funding pulled, losing their jobs, or worse for not playing the game have been coming out for over a decade. Am I more saddened or enraged by this? I can't tell. So when you've tried everything you're supposed to try and when the proper channels appear biased towards the bullies, what's your only option left?